Right, so portable snare trap. I've just done a quick live video of this, but this is going to be the full video now. So spring powered with a metal spring again, pretty much the same as a normal, I suppose like a normal spring snare. You've got a notched piece what sits there like that, and your snare sits in front of it. This can be modified to whatever size you like. You kind of get the gist. So we've got one piece at the top with a spring attached, and then this is our like actual spring part, if you know what I mean. Like this would be a bent branch in a survival situation, but you put your spring and then your bit of wood on. The snare goes through a hole here and a hole there, and then our toggle, or whatever you call it, is just tied on like that. With two like vertical parts going down. Now if you do these close enough together, or your snare big enough, you could have this so the snare is held by two bits each side, and this part here is kind of like a safety trigger. So you can do this a couple of ways. Pull this down, and get this, and put that over there. Now you can let go of it now, and that way you can start adjusting your snare beforehand. Like I said, if you had two bits at the sides, you could attach them on, and then you take this part off, make sure it's going to hold. You'd obviously hammer this into the ground first. Now if you couldn't hammer this into the ground very far, hammer it into the ground as much as you can, then tie the entire trap, or have a longer piece coming off the snare and tie it to a tree or something heavy, so if the animal did pull this out the ground, it's still attached. And basically it comes in. Oh, and you could either put bait on here, that'd probably be for a small animal. Larger animal, you have to set this up so the animal goes through. So a bigger snare, the animal goes through, knocks this as it's trying to push through, and it's caught it there like that. We'll set it up outside so you can see how it looks when it's set up properly. Right, so that's that. Pretty simple to make, as you can see. And I did, the original one I made, these two bits, one was one side and one was the other side, and I did them so they folded up. So you could actually do a folding one, put it in a bag. You could even do the spring detachable, so this comes off, have these folding up, the legs, and that would fit in a bag easily. The only thing I found was, because I was using normal bolts, it was quite hard to stop it wobbling, whereas if you had wing nuts, you could really tighten up and make this top bit slightly thicker, a little bit sturdier, these a little bit wider. You could really get a wing that tight and get that good, I reckon. It definitely could be portable with these folding up and everything. Right, cheers for watching and I'll see you later.